Hi, welcome to another episode of Bite Size Grammar. In this series, I will be teaching you teeny tiny little lessons on grammar, punctuation, spelling, pronunciation, and vocabulary. Little tiny lessons because you only want to know what you want to know when you want to know it. You could study all this stuff and drive yourself crazy, but this is easier and it's more fun. So a little housekeeping up front. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. Now, let me tell you a little story about some messed up grammar. I am editing a book for this guy, and it's pretty good. And he's going along with a story, and the line was, she had begun her descent into madness. However, he had spelled descent wrong. So how the line read was, she had become her descent into madness. So when I stopped giggling, I fixed it. I just thought I'd tell you guys about it because it's pretty funny and it's really easy to do. It's one letter between decent and descent. Of course, there's two descents, but we'll get to that in a minute. So right now, I'm going to show you some really cool stuff. Hang in there. First, we'll start with the word he wanted, which is descent. D-E-S-C-E-N-T. It's a noun. It's the act of descending, a downward slope, or a person's origin or nationality. Here's a picture of a pretty sharp descent. You have to go slowly down that so you don't trip and fall, but that's a pretty sharp descent. Okay, that's the word he meant. The word he used was this one. And you see, without that S, it's decent. If you spell it with S-D, that would be descent. D-S-C-E-N-T is descent. This is decent. Decent is an adjective, which means following generally accepted standards of morality or respectability, or of an acceptable quality. And the British informal is kind or generous. Here's a picture of a lady being decent. She's giving something to this homeless guy, and that's very decent. Okay, so that's the word he used, not the word he meant, which is why I giggled. Now the third descent is this one. This is fun because it's a verb and it means express disagreement with an official or widely held view. As a noun, it is the actual disagreement with an official or widely held view. Generally, when they use the word dissent in the newspaper or whatever, they're talking about a protest or some sort of a fight. But dissent does not have to be violent. You can be the lone dissenting voice. If you're, say, on a jury and 11 people vote one way and you vote the other way, you are the dissenting voice. Not violent at all. This fun little picture I have here will show you another way of dissenting. See, everyone's going along doing the right thing. This guy's not doing that. He's green for some reason, but he's also standing on his head. So he's a dissenting voice right there. That's really cute. I like that one. So now, in order to get things stuck in your head, you know I like to do little quizzes. So we're going to have some fun with that as well. So stick around. Only takes a couple of minutes. It's not graded in any way. If you get it wrong, you're going to learn. And if you don't get it wrong, woohoo. Okay? So we're going to start with this one. She's showing something to that opinion. Would that be dissent, or decent? Pretty much rule out decent, but which one of these dissents is it? Okay, got your answer? Here it is. Dissent. D-I-S-S-E-N-T. Everybody's on one side, she's on the other. She's showing dissent. Good for her. Okay, that's dissent. Now we're going to find other cool stuff. Here's one. Okay. Which one would this be? Dissent, or decent? Are you a person? Take a second, think about that. Okay. And the answer is decent. Are you a decent person? There's also indecency, but that means getting around in public, not completely clothed. So we'll just stick with decent. Are you a decent person? Okay. Oh, let's see. Here's one. Dissent, dissent, or decent. From the top of that hill, it would be, oh, I've given you the answer. Okay, anyway, it's dissent. On top of that hill, it would be a very steep descent with the S. Without the S, it's decent. Don't forget that S, it's important. Okay, since I managed to mess that one up, I'm going to show you another example of descent. Ta-da! Can't go up like that. He's descending, he's going down. All right. So that's it for today. Decent, dissent, dissent. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, be back with more pretty soon. So more bite-sized grammar pretty soon. Okay, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.